Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Saturday, July 20th, also known as my birthday. 48 years young today. I want to thank everybody for coming along and spending a little time with me on my birthday, checking out the vlog, seeing what I'm up to. I've been up this morning, busy working on YouTube, getting some shorts up. Those of you who have been watching the channel know I've been working on these shorts. I use an Opus clip to post all kinds of new shorts. We got yesterday's vlog edited and posted this morning. Let me give you a look at the thumbnail. There it is. Picture of me says, "Want more eBay summer sales? Sell summer stuff." That's a lot of S's. So there I am. Want more eBay summer sales? Sell summer stuff. Simple as that. That's exactly what we've been trying to do. I've been running these auctions, doing a little auction experiment, starting things at $197, trying to draw people into the store to buy those fixed price listings. We're getting them in the store. Impressions are up, sales are up, so that the experiment seems to be working. We're going to continue with it. Let me give you guys a quick look at the analytics. We'll double check that things are still on the up and up. When you go to your seller hub, you can check your performance under the traffic icon there. Here it is, review your traffic, and then you can get all these stats when you have a premium store like I do. I've got two premium stores. Let's take a look. The kind of stats you will see, as you can see, page views are up 2.9%, quantity sold's up 18.2% to 182 items sold. And down here we got the top 20 search impressions up 24%, and the rest of slot search impressions up 3.3%, so not as much, but there you go, stats are up. Here's the quantity sold chart. As you see, yesterday was kind of a slow day. We sold 6 items out of the big store. Of course, my vlog, I share all the items that are sold. Those are up in yesterday's vlog if you want to check out what sold. We also sold some out of the small store, so we're pulling from both stores, sales out of both stores, so it's not just the big store we're relying on for sales. They're coming from both stores, and yesterday the small store actually probably outsold the big store. So that happens on occasion. So now that you've seen that eBay analytics chart, let me give you a look at the YouTube analytics chart. We've been keeping an eye on this since I've been posting those shorts into the shorts section. We've been gaining all kinds of new subscribers, all kinds of new views, and again this morning I posted quite a few shorts into that section, and we had another spike in views. Let's take a look. All right, here's the chart. As you can see, we've got 12,656 views in the last 28 days. Watch time is up to 218.1 hours. And as you can see down here, this is the chart that kind of shows when I begun posting in that short section. All those shorter clips in the short section have really spiked views. And over here we're up to 423 subscribers, 423 subs, and down here 9,375 views in the last 48 hours. You can see this, that's the activity this morning from posting those shorts this morning. So we got another spike in views, almost over 10,000 views the last 48 hours, so hopefully we can crack that. So tomorrow. I'm gonna just keep posting in that short section. It does take a little bit of time. I use an Opus clip to create those shorts, and I just post them up one at a time into the short section, and we see that spike in views. So what I've been doing is just kind of taking one of my old pieces of content and the new vlog and running those two pieces through that Opus clip, posting the most popular videos that I've had the last year, posting one of those, the clips from those into the section, and then also the vlog that I'm running each day, the reseller vlog, the day in the life of a reseller vlog. So I'm posting content from both of those into the short section, and that's what's creating such a buzz and getting me all kinds of new views and subscribers. So since we have quite a few new subs, I'll take a second to introduce myself again. My name's Brian Kingsbury. I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items listed, and this channel kind of details the ins and outs of the business. My 2 eBay stores. I show you guys what I'm listing, I show you what's sold, and of course I show you what we're buying and trying to flip for big money. And let's take a look at what I got listed this morning. I just did a few listings and relisted quite a few of those auctions that didn't sell this morning. Some of them did sell. We'll get into that a little bit later, but let's take a look and see what we got listed up this morning. The last 8 listings into the big store. So there it is, a look at the last 8 listings. If you've watched previous vlogs, you knew I was working through that stack of polo shirts. We finally got through it. I did a couple as fixed price listing. We did this Texas Tech Russell Athletic polo as $9.97. It's a size medium. Over here we got an Iowa black and yellow, size extra large. Pro Celebrity is the brand on that one. $9.97 as well. And then we got into some more auctions. These two blue, actually one of them is brown. On the right there is the brown, and then on the left is a Kirkland blue, size large. Those are $197. That's part of that auction experiment. Then up here we got a George, that Walmart brand. It has a nice pocket polo. That one's starting at $197 as well, part of the experiment. Here's another fixed price listing, that Ralph Lauren polo. We had to list that one for a little bit more. Price that up at $14.97. It'll go on sale here in a bit. We'll knock the store 20% off soon. And then here's a nice Hanes Cool Dry. That's a big boy, that the size 3XL for all you big guys. That's one going at auction. You can pick up a really nice 3XL just starting at $197. And finally, this was the last one. We got into the shorts. Daniel Cremo, a blue men's flat front dress shorts. We did that one at fixed price, a 40-inch waist on that one, $9.97. That'll take it home plus shipping and handling. So there we go, the last 8 listings into the big store. So now that you've seen the analytics, you've seen what I got listed, it's time to give you what you came to see. You want to know what sold, right? Everybody wants to know, what'd you sell? And we're going to show you in a second here. We've been working hard to pack these orders and get them out in a timely fashion. That's one of the keys to success on eBay. You got to pack your orders daily and drop them off as soon as possible. I've got a 2-day handling on my listing, so I get up to 2 days to pack them up, but I try to do it same day when I can, and try to drop off same day also. It's always impressive when you get your package that really quick, so we want to keep that good service going out to the customers. So let's take a look and see what we sold overnight. Alright, so no big money orders. We have 5 orders for $53.86, so not the kind of dollar amount, but some of these are those $197 auctions, so we're not expecting big money from those. So 5 for $53.86. Let's see what they were. First item sold for $8.93. It's an extra large Nautica blue and white dress shirt, button front, short sleeve, 100% cotton. Second item sold for $8.12. Don't be afraid of the orange. This is a St. John's Bay orange and blue 2-button men's polo shirt, short sleeve, size extra large. Proof that orange polos do sell. So my dad used to be a buyer for me. I used to send him to the Goodwill in Value Village, have him pick up sale price items, and he always used to come back with some orange and some green. And I said, stay away from the orange and green and the yellow. Who buys the orange and green and yellow polo shirts? And it turns out they do sell. It's a far less popular color, but they do have a market, and they do sell if you price them low enough. But I wouldn't recommend getting into that market. You know, stick with the grays and the blues and the blacks, the more solid colors that are more popular. Even red is kind of stepping out of bounds sometimes. But you know, red is in there, purple's in there. Those are more popular colors. But those yellows, those oranges, and those greens, those are kind of a tough sell. But as you see, when you price it low enough, we're starting at $197. Even at $197, someone's going to take a chance on that orange polo, and they got it ready for Halloween or something. Who knows what they're going to wear it for. Some people just look good in orange, I guess. So we sold an orange polo. This item we sold for $12 shipped. What a deal. It's a medium Champion WSU Cougars gray hooded sweatshirt. No holes, no stains, no rips, nothing wrong with this one. It was just sold cheap, so someone got a deal on that one. So lately I've kind of shifted my focus to just moving items quickly, and sometimes that's pricing things low like that and just letting them go below market value. Obviously a nice Champion hooded sweatshirt like that should sell for over $20, but that one went out the door $12 shipped, so you can get a bargain out of my stores. I want people to know that, you know, you can go to my store and you can get some deals. You can get deals better than Walmart. You can get deals better than Fred Meyer. You know, you're shopping secondhand. Sure, a lot of this stuff isn't brand new with tags, but I'm trying to find the best of the best at the thrift store and bring them to you at a reasonable price where I could still make a few bucks, but you know, you're not being soaked retail prices. Next item sold for $16.12. This one was purchased at the Buy It Now auction at $9.97 plus tax and shipping. It's a large Slazenger white men's athletic tennis shorts drawstring, 34-inch waist by 9-inch inseam. Kind of hard to see white on white background there, but that's the Slazenger logo, the little dog drawstring on there. Slazenger tennis shorts. So these are specifically for tennis, lightweight white tennis shorts. So that's the kind of profit I'm hoping to bring in by posting a lot of these auctions, you know, posting these auctions cheap, and then they'll go in there and they'll find those fixed price listings and purchase of them. You know, we purchased that one for $2 and we sold it for $16.12. So as you can see, we're making quite a bit of money, probably a $10 profit on that pair of shorts. And that's what I'm okay with. You know, these auctions, if they're driving in traffic will make sales like that, that's exactly what we want. This last polo sold for $8.69. It's a cutter and buck 3-button men's golf polo shirts, short sleeve, size large, 100% cotton. So cutter and buck, a nice brand name golf polo. It does have kind of a cool crest on it. As you saw, the label is kind of worn off there on the neck, but there's the crest, the Ryder Cup crest on the front there, and a nice yellow and kind of a blue or black striped polo. So I'm not sure if you noticed, but 3 of the 5 purchases were those auctions that were running. One of them was bid up a little higher than the $197 start price, went up to $225, I think it is, plus shipping and handling. So we're making a few bucks on shipping and handling, and we're making a little bit of profit on top of those. The other 2 will be making more money, more profit off of. So the fixed price listings are the one we're actually making some decent dough on. The rest of them are just kind of loss leader pricing. We're getting them in the shop, we're getting them looking around, making them repeat customers. Hopefully they'll see those deals and they'll come back for some more. They'll want to continue shopping since the prices are so good. So that's kind of what we're hoping occurs by running this auction experiment. We're making some repeat customers, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do this forever, but we're trying it out. We're giving it a try. We've been doing it for about 3 weeks now. For this month, we've been working on it, posting those auctions on a regular basis, and it does seem to be boosting the amount of eyes that's on the inventory. It hasn't really turned into more sales in terms of money wise, because we're selling them so cheap, but the number of items that are going through is up. So this loss leader pricing strategy I'm trying with these auctions is nothing new. You know, it's been going on since the end of time. You know, it's not reinventing the wheel. People have tried this for many, many years. You know, when I worked at the grocery store and they offered orange juice for 99 cents and they put it in the back of the store, you know, people would come in, where do we get that cheap orange juice? You point them to the freezer in the back of the store. As they grab their orange juice, they're picking up other items on the way to the cash register. That's the idea. Put the loss leader pricing way in the back of the store. They'll be walking around finding all kinds of other fun stuff that they can buy that they need. You know, orange juice, what do you go is good with orange juice? They gotta go buy some vodka, right? And there's your profit. So that's the idea, you know, get them in the shop, get them shopping around. It does work online as well. It's not just a brick and mortar type of thing. It does work online. You get people browsing around in your shop, you know, they're adding you as a favorite store, and they're coming back and buying, and they're seeing those deals. They're seeing what the other fixed price listings and how much deals you're offering, you know, what kind of bargains they can get out of your shop. As long as those eyes are in your shop, it's a good thing. So the more eyes, the more shoppers, the better, and that's kind of what we're hoping to create by running these auctions and continuing to run them week after week. Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear. 5 orders ready for shipping labels. Let's get them printed. Right there they are, 5 orders ready for labels, and here they come fresh off the printer. Let's get them printed. It's almost 1 o'clock now. I think the plan is to go on a birthday bike ride. The wife wanted to go on a bike ride. We live close to Lake Samish. We like to ride our bikes around Lake Samish. It's about a 10-mile ride. Maybe we take the truck to Squires Lake there, and then we take the bikes around Lake Samish, and it's not too bad. She's got an electric, I got a mountain bike, so we can kind of keep pace with each other, and that's the plan this afternoon. We're going to go on a nice little birthday bike ride around Lake Samish, but first we got to put these orders into the tote. Let's take a look. It is again. We got an empty tote. We dropped off orders yesterday, but we got to fill it up again. We got 5 orders. Let's count them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that Wazoo sweatshirt. And number 5. So a good 5 orders out of the big store this morning. I think what I'm going to do is list a couple more pair of shorts. We got some shorts we photographed yesterday. Get a couple more listings up. Relist a couple of those auctions that did not sell, and then we'll prep up and get ready for that bike ride. We might take the camera with us and capture a few of the moments out there on the trail, on the road, and see what we can get for you guys so you can come along with us and see the sights and sounds of the bike ride. That's the plan, but first let me get these shorts listed. They are. We got some nice swim shorts down here, some cargo swim shorts, orange ones, and some athletic shorts as well, so a few more to go. So lately I've been joking that we are inventory rich. We kind of are at the moment. I've been buying pretty heavy the last few weeks and have yet to get all of it online. I've just been working through it at my own pace, but we got to kind of speed up that pace and get some of that stuff online sooner rather than later. We don't want to be inventory rich. We need to get that money back out of that inventory, so that's the goal moving forward. This weekend we're going to try to get as many listings up as we can. Of course, today is my birthday, so I'm not going to work too hard, but we want to get a few items listed, and then we'll deal with the rest next week, Sunday and next week. So get a few up each day, relist what doesn't sell. That the process continues, the day in the life of a reseller. That's what it's all about, getting those listings up and packing those sales up as they come in a timely fashion, dropping that stuff at the post office so that you aren't late. eBay doesn't like late orders, so you got to be sure to drop things off on a regular basis. Of course, in the middle of doing all that, we are still trying to build this YouTube channel, so I want to thank everybody for watching this one. Hopefully you guys enjoy this little birthday vlog, day in the life of a reseller. If you're not familiar, these vlogs come out every morning. I do a daily vlog just kind of detailing the business, letting you guys know all the ins and outs of what's going on. Lately I've been making a great effort to kind of respond to all the comments, asking people to introduce themselves. So if you're new, feel free to drop me a comment. I will reply. Let me know who you are. Let me know if you're a reseller. Let me know if you're just here to watch for entertainment or what your deal is. And I'll definitely respond to, let me know what content you like and what you don't like. I'm kind of letting the channel become what it is. It is reseller centered, but we do other things on this channel as well. So we want to get out there and take some photos, go on some hikes, go on some bike rides like we are today, and kind of show you a little bit of what is great out here in Washington State. That's where we're based out of. Alright, as you can see, we got a couple more swim trunks listed into the big store. Now we're going to go on that birthday bike ride. So I'm going to go ahead and load the bikes up into the truck, and then we'll take you guys on this little bike ride. Let me give you a look at a special little storage unit find. When you clean out a lot of storage units, you find a lot of bikes, and we get the benefit of one of these bikes. I'm going to be riding that today. Let me give you a look. There it is. We're going to put this in the back of the truck and take it to the destination. This is a Road Tech. Got this out of a storage unit. It's a nice looking bike, nothing too special, but a Kent 700 Shimano Speed Road Tech bike. So nice looking bike. That's just one of the benefits of doing those storage unit cleanouts. We did that for several years. You'd get a lot of bikes. Some of them were pretty nice. We sold a couple nice bikes not too long ago. Just put them up on Facebook Marketplace, and they sell pretty quickly. Of course, when you get a nice one like that, you want to get some use out of it, so I'm going to get a few rides out of that one before I decide if I want to sell it or not. But several bikes, and usually if you buy more units, you find more and more, so you got to keep selling them if you find them, or make use of them riding them around town. Of course, you find stuff like this in units as well. TV Insignia. And I've never tested it, but of course you get racks and racks of shoes. Like I said, that's one portion of what I did. I did storage units for quite a while, and we still have some leftover inventory I work through on occasion, but some of that big stuff I never seem to get around to. So we'll find a space for it eventually, but until now we're making the most of it, getting out there on the road with that bike, and we're going to get a nice bike ride in today. Alright, we made it here to Squires Lake. We're about to begin the birthday bike ride. We got the bikes out of the truck and we're ready to hit the road. Getting everything prepped and ready. Storage unit special here, the Green Lightning right here, the Road Tech. What is this to call this? The Kent 700 with the Shimano brakes. We're going to test them out and make sure it is safe and ready for the road. Alright, we're midway through the birthday bike ride. We got a big hill coming up, and I thought we'd give you guys a little excitement and shoot a little video going down this hill. So we're going to tear down this hill. Enjoy the view. hopefully you guys enjoyed that little trek down the hill there. It was a little bit slower than usual, but I had to hold on to the camera a little bit. The road is closed here, the bridge is closed, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do. The park is closed here as well, so we might give you a little look around and then figure our way out of here. All right, we're gonna take a little break here on Lake Samish, enjoy the waves crashing a little bit, and check out the scenery. There's some boats out here and whatnot. As you can see, the water's breaking here on the shoreline. Got some boaters out there doing their thing. And Sunny's out there enjoying the view over there. So a beautiful day out here on Lake Samish. We'll try to get you a few sights and sounds out here. Enjoy the scenery. So we do go hiking out here quite often. Here's just a look at the lake in action on a Saturday. Looks like the crane has got a boat here. The crane is holding that boat. This is where they're doing the construction right here on the bridge. You can see right above the playground here, they got this boat hoisted. It's just a small little boat. I don't know if they helped somebody out who was stuck or what, but they got it hoisted up in the air on the crane. And then they called it quits and went home probably. All right, since the bridge is closed, the nice, easy, leisurely birthday bike ride is turning into a bit of a trek because I have to go back up that hill we just came down to get back home. We can't cross the bridge here, so the bike ride plan has changed a little bit, but we're gonna make our way back and hopefully everything will work out okay. All right, we made it up that hill. We stopped here for a little break at the boat launch area. It's a pretty nice little spot here. I thought I'd give you guys a look at the view from the boat launch. This is the other side of Lake Samish, on the other side of that bridge we showed you. It's a little bit windy down here, so you might hear a little bit of breeze in your ears. But all the trucks load their boats here. Obviously this is the boat launch area, like I said. Alright, we successfully made it back to Squires Lake, the place where we started the bike ride. And what we didn't tell you was this green hornet here is more like a green toad. This bike has been in an accident. So let me show you exactly what we ran into. I was on one speed the whole way, having trouble turning gears, so this bike needs a little repair before we ride it again. I guess that's what you get when you buy or get a bike from a storage unit. It had some issues that we didn't realize, so now we know, but let me give you guys a look at the problem. So you see down here, we noticed this pedal was kind of toasted right here, kind of bent sideways. We noticed that when we took off. What we didn't notice was that this was bent. So this gear shift here was bent inward, and when you switch the gears, it ran into this light right here, ran into this light and was having trouble. So I was on one gear the whole way. So one gear the whole entire ride, and unfortunately that gear was pretty leisurely, so I was having to pedal about twice as much as Sunny, and of course she had the benefit of that electric boost, and I saw her use it again and again, and yet I still kept up with her. Did I keep up with you? Yes, I still kept up with her, and we made it through to the end. So successful birthday bike ride. I think now we're gonna go home and relax a little bit and plan to work a little bit more tonight, get a few more listings up, and enjoy a birthday dinner. Sunny's got a special meal planned, so we'll see what she can whip up for me tonight. Alright, we made it home alright, got showered up. The birthday bike ride was a success. Unfortunately, the day in the life of a reseller is not over. It continues. We got to check out that small store, see what kind of action we had in the small store, and pack up any orders that came in. And of course, we want to list the rest of these shorts I photographed earlier, yesterday actually. I photographed a bunch of polos and shirts yesterday, and I've been working through those. We got a couple more to go. We might list those into the small store after I check out what kind of action we had, see what kind of sales we had. I know we did accept, I think, 3 offers yesterday, and I think they were all paid for right away. So we'll check things out again, see if there are any or more offers in the small store for us to consider. Yesterday we had one that was a low offer of $1. That was the only one we declined. The rest we just accepted and sent off to them. So hopefully we get a few more today. Let's take a look. Before we go ahead and log into the small store, we did have one more order that was paid for out of the big store. Let's go ahead and give you guys a look at that one before we get into the small store. It was a nice polo shirt, a decent profit on this one as well. There it is. This one sold for $17.05. I think this was one of those auctions where someone went ahead and used the buy it now on it. It's an extra large Greg Norman Shark ML75 blue polo shirt, short sleeve polyester top. It's that ML75 is kind of a one of the types of those Greg Norman Sharks that is quite popular. It's the play dry type of Greg Norman popular polo shirt. Really good quality stuff. So decent amount of money, $17 and change for that one. So when you consider you're paying, about $5 for shipping and $2 cost of goods, you're making about $10 profit on that polo, which is exactly where we want to be. To list one polo is pretty quick and easy. You just got to take photos and put the right keywords in there, right title, and take some good photos to go along with it. So if we can get those up there and sell them at that price point, that would be ideal. We can sell as many as we need to get the profit we want. So when I'm talking about the profit we need and the profit we want, what I'm talking about is 20 sales and $400 in sales a day. That is what we're hoping to get. We're trying to get those numbers up. Right now we're selling, between 6 to 12 items a day out of the big store, and we want it to be upwards of 20. That's kind of the goal. That's the sweet spot where I would like to get things back up to. When I had my suite downtown, we had sales of 20 regularly, and we were making that kind of money. So I want to try to get things back to where it once was. Obviously the market has changed the last few years. The pandemic has really changed things. People are working from home. These luxury goods, clothing like that is not really in demand as much. People are working at home. They don't need those fancy shirts and slacks anymore to go to work. So the ways of a few years back have definitely changed, and we got to kind of keep up with the demand of whatever is selling online. We got to determine what is moving online and provide that service to the people out there. It's not like the market's dried up completely. Just it's changed a little bit. That's the way it is sometimes in the reseller game. You got to kind of keep up with the changes in the economy, the changes in the marketplace, and the trends. Clothing is very trendy. What's hot one season is not hot the next. And if you watch the sell-through rates, you can see that. The Ralph Lauren polos that 10 years ago were selling like hotcakes. It's kind of a saturated market now. There's a new brand, they're moving on to something new and something fresh, and you got to kind of figure out what those brands are and look for those as they come to the thrift. They're gonna be coming eventually. When you sell a bunch at retail, eventually those things wear out or people get tired of them and they donate them, and it all ends up at the thrift shop. And when you can pick those up at $2 a pop on Goodwill sale day on Mondays, that's what you want to do. You want to load up on all that you can find and look for those brands that are a staple that people want, that the demand is there, and it's built in. There's advertising built in, and people have done the work for you already. So check those sell-through rates and look for those brands as you hit the thrift next time. So I don't know if this Greg Norman Shark ML75 is one of those brands, but we did sell it. I just located it. We're going to print a shipping label and get this one off to the customer. Alright, there it is, the Greg Norman Shark polo shirt, and there's a label for it. We got one more order for the tote, one more out of the big store. There it is. Alright, now that we got those big store orders fulfilled, we can finally log into the small store and see what kind of action we had. Let's get over there and see what we got. Alright, the small store, we had no orders, so whereas yesterday we had 5 orders, and I was met with 4 offers when I got there, and 2 were already paid for. 5 total. Today 0. We're skunked so far. We did have a return we have to deal with, so I'll go ahead and relist that and refund. and get that going. And then we're going to list the rest of these shorts. I think we got 2 more pair of shorts. We're going to list those into the small store. I think, you know, my reluctance to put new fresh listings up into the store sometimes creates that lack of action. You got to keep putting some fresh listings up. Get in front of the new eyes that are part of that algorithm, and feed that algorithm, if you will. They want that constant listing, that constant attention to getting new merchandise in front of new buyers. So you got to pack things up quick, get it out quick, but you also have to replenish. I think that's one of the keys that people don't think about. You know, you make those big sales, you got to put some fresh inventory back up in front of from those fresh eyes. You know, there's new people shopping every day, and you're out there wanting to get those fresh new customers, and to make them repeat customers, you got to give them that experience. You know, you got to get those items to them in a timely fashion and make sure they're happy with the merchandise they get. So we're trying to find that quality merchandise, that good stuff that they will want, you know, from number one, that is in demand. And number two, once they get it, they're happy with it. The quality is there, and it's the brand name stuff that sells for the big bucks in the retail shops. You can get it here at a discount price, and sometimes, you know, as low as $197. That's what I'm running those auctions in the big store at. And that's quite a deal when you think about it. Alright, it's almost 7 o'clock. I just finished listing those last of the shorts, and birthday dinner is served. Let me give you guys a look at the birthday dinner the wife made for me tonight. There it is. We got salmon, we got orzo, and we got asparagus. And she made this special cocktail. It's called a queen bee. What's in it? Gin, honey, lemon, syrup, simple syrup. It's pretty sweet. Tastes pretty good.
Not really sweet.
So I'm going to have some dinner, and then I'll probably get back to work, take some more photos, and maybe get a few more listings up before we call it quits tonight. Alright, I've got 5 more polos set up in the photo station, ready to be photographed and listed. Let's take a look at what we got to list. Alright, here's the first polo. It's a size medium. The brand is Smash. It has a pocket polo. It's black with kind of white highlights. The second one is a 3XL Faded Glory, navy blue and white. 100% cotton 2-button polo shirt. Brand new. It has the sticker on it and everything. The next one is a Priority Port Authority medium red 3-button polo shirt. Has the number 33 on there. Is that Larry Bird? I don't know. The next one is a size small, all in motion. This has snaps on it. 1, 2, 3, 4 snaps on the collar. Kind of a green color, maybe blue, I guess you would call it, blue-green. And finally, we got a 3XLT loose fit Under Armour burgundy, I guess maybe maroon and gray polo shirt. And there you have it. 5 polos ready to be photographed. I'm going to photograph those 5 polos, get them ready to be listed. I think I'm going to add this Gonzaga Bulldogs baseball hat to the mix, and get that one photographed and listed as well. Let me give you a look at it. I just found this at Goodwill for $1.99. I'm thinking of listing it for $14.97. It's got that Gonzaga Bulldogs logo on front. The tag kind of fell off. I don't know. It was brand new. I think it goes up here on this little hook up here. It came off when I was messing around with this thing. It says Bulldogs on the back, and it was in a box with a bunch of the inventory, and when I pulled it out, the label came off. The brand that you see there is Captivating, and it is a strap back, brand new. So we'll try to get that label back on it somehow, so that we can call it brand new. Gonzaga Bulldogs. Start with those 6, but as you can see by these stacks here, we got plenty of inventory to get through. I've been a little heavy on inventory, haven't quite done the work lately, so we've been buying heavy the last 3 weeks. We got plenty to get through. So we're just going to take them one at a time and get them knocked out. Here are the rest of the stacks that we're working through. As you can see, we got t-shirts after this. After the polos, we'll do the women's t-shirts here. And I think we got some men's tees over here. Some of this stuff will be fixed price listings, and some of them will be running as those auctions at $197. So I'm going to try to keep that auction experiment going as long as I can. It keeps that steady stream of inventory kind of ending at all times, which is kind of nice. So people have something to look at. You know, count down those deals as they end. 197 with a buy it now option. Some of them have been taking advantage of the buy it now, but most of them have been selling at 197. So that's quite a bargain, you know, to get a shirt online for under $2 plus shipping. That's pretty cheap, so you're not going to find a better deal online. Alright, it's almost 10 o'clock now. I think I'm going to call an end to this day in the life of a reseller vlog. I want to thank everybody for watching this one to the very end. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and do me a favor, hit that thumbs up like on your way out. Thanks again for watching this one. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.